Frizz.
And Jeff Green.
And we're with ShortSellJeff.com. And today we are going over the foreclosure timeline. We've been talking about this in some previous posts. If you'd like a copy of this, there's a phone number or email that you can send to us on our website. Also, you can submit a form on our website, ShortSellJeff.com. We'd be more than happy to give this to you. Basically, the foreclosure timeline, there's some milestones in it. It starts out with you missing your payments. The lender contacts you, and then 31 days later, they can give you a notice of default. Now, all this is they can, so this timeline is based upon every lender is different, but this is what the law says, kind of the minimum. So then you have day 121, they give you a notice of trustee sale, and then day 152, your house is sold.
Yeah, that's the tightest timeline that it would take.
Correct.
It could take longer than that.
Correct.
Okay.
So when is it too late? I've got a notice of default. Let's say I just got a notice of trustee sale. Is it too late for me to short sell my property? Because it takes, in today's market, what's it take? Some days 4 days on market, some days 32 days on market. Before we get a buyer, can we really stop a trustee sale after I've gotten a notice?
Yeah, we've been able to successfully stop many trustee sales after they've received a notice of, after the homeowner has received a notice of trustee sale. What's critical is it depends on bank policy. Some banks will postpone the trustee sale because we start working on it, but that's pretty rare. Mm-hmm. But because we start working on a short sale, that's pretty rare. So don't count on that. What the bank really wants to see is they want to see a purchase offer fully executed between the buyer and you, the seller, with the buyer's financials, the buyer's information in terms of if they're buying with cash, their proof of funds, which is really critical. They need to see that right away, and it needs to go into the system. When that's received by the bank, if it's received within their set amount of days prior to the trustee sale, and every bank is different, some of them it's 10 days, some of it's 5, it just depends on the bank, then they can stop the trustee sale. So in a normal real estate transaction, it's kind of like the family car going down the road. If you have a notice of default, you're maybe driving we need to hop into a formula car and go really fast. But if you have a notice of trustee sale, we're going to strap in, and we're like the dragster with the big, huge engine, the big fat tires, and we're putting the pedal to the metal and going as fast as we can to get an offer and to get that thing stopped. Because if we miss it by just a few short hours, they'll go ahead and foreclose the property.
Just to kind of use your car analogy, which is a good one, I think there's...
By the way, my car's faster than your car.
Yes, it is. But mine gets better gas mileage. But anyways, there's advantages to taking care of the issue early compared to taking care of it late.
For sure.
There's, we're kind of looking at, I can start to feel my brakes going out, start to feel some things going on before, a check engine light ever comes on, before the squeaking ever begins. You kind of already know in the back of your mind, I think I need to get my brakes done. And so that's kind of really where where you really need to start looking at what's going on with our house, with our mortgage. Is this something that we need to take care of? Because some people think and have been told falsely that they need to miss payments in order for a successful short sale, correct?
They've been told that, yeah, and we will never tell you to do that.
Correct. We can't tell you to do that.
Yeah, but even if we could, we wouldn't, because that's a very personal situation, very personal decision.
Right. So, before the check engine light ever comes on, you need to figure out what the problem is, and what are some advantages of doing that ahead of time?
Well, the main advantage is the longer we have to do the short sale, the more likely we are to get it done. Because what we do is we work very quickly on getting the paperwork together, getting the offer together, and our goal is to be as preemptive as possible. That's to offset the delays that may occur at the bank Or in some instances, we've had banks lose documents and we've had to start over again. Also, behind the scenes, behind your loan, is an investor. Those investors have to be contacted. Sometimes each loan is divided up into multiple investors. So there's a lot of time that's consumed in parts of the short sale that we have no control over. What we do have control over, we do as quick as possible. That's why if we're in a short sale, the more time we have, the more we can get done, the faster we get it done, the better it is for you. And so when we do a short sale, we're going to ask you, when we need something, we need some documents or paperwork, please get it to us as quick as possible. And we've got ways to facilitate that. One of the things we use is electronic signatures so that we don't have to have a meeting to get paperwork. Right. And most banks are taking those now. We don't have to have you scan it or fax it or find a fax machine if you don't have one. So those types of things are used to save time and to speed up the process.
Right, no, absolutely. I think we have many tools that a lot of other companies don't utilize, which I don't know why, but we use a lot of that technology to leverage it for you, the homeowner, so that you can get through this process easier, faster. You don't, many times, when we take every listing, we take it off our website or off the phone or however, we can do everything over the phone and over the internet, and get your home listed, get it on the MLS and all of that, without really even having to meet you face to face if need be. If you're at work in the city or wherever, we can take care of it and get it done without necessarily having to meet you right away.
Well, on a trustee sale, we don't have that option. The moment you call us, the moment you contact us, we're going to start putting a listing agreement together, and we're hoping that you'll sign it within that day. Because each day we lose pushes us further and further away from the possibility of getting the job done. So time is our enemy at this point, and we use our ability to move quickly to your advantage.
Yeah, and when a bank usually says like 10 days, they're talking about business days. So that could be actually, 14 days or whatever. If the trustee sells on Monday, it could be a lot shorter time period than that. So the time is definitely of the essence.
Time is of the essence. And so when is it too late? Well, definitely if they are knocking on your door, telling you to leave, it's definitely too late.
Right.
But up until that point, give us a call. We'll see what we can do to help you.
Yeah, there's many advantages to starting the process.
Right.
Really.
And on the other side of it, if you haven't missed a payment and you feel like a short sale is an option for you, give us a call. It's never too early.
Yeah, there's all that's needed for a short sale is really pretty much just some sort of hardship, or even you think a hardship's coming. Like if there's rumors of job losses or layoffs or stuff like that, we can start looking at the process.